I just helped this creator gain thousands of followers on Instagram from posting a single post that took her less than 30 seconds to create. And I helped this creator gain over 500,000 followers from one single post. And both of these people struggled the same way that you're struggling right now on Instagram before they started to implement the 5 Instagram algorithm hacks that I'm gonna share with you in this video. Because if you simply start to do these things, you are going to get more reach. And no, none of these require you to spend more time creating content on Instagram or anything like that. The first thing you need to make sure you're doing is auditing your Instagram profile. You need to make sure that your niche shows up in several different places. The first place you need to make sure that your niche shows up is going to be in your story highlights down here. As we can see right here, she is a cortisol coach. So guess what? She has weight loss here, she has cortisol here, she has cortisol here. And then what you're going to notice, it shows in her username, it shows in her name here, and it shows in her description right here. And if you're not doing this within your content, you are going to get left behind on Instagram right now because the Instagram algorithm isn't going to know who to actually show your content to. You need to make sure that it's in your name, it's in your description, it's in your bio, and you also need to make sure that if you come to your Instagram page and click on this button right here, that all the other posts that show up are going to be related to whatever you post about. Because if they're not, that's a sign that Instagram is classifying your content the wrong way, and it's why you're not getting the reach that you want. And what this also does is when somebody comes over to Instagram to do a search for something, for example, cortisol, guess what? She's going to show up here, and you want that same exact thing to happen every single time somebody comes to Instagram to do a search for your niche. Because if that isn't happening, you're leaving followers behind and Instagram isn't showing your content to the right people, and then as a result, you don't get the type of engagement that you need in order to go viral. But that was just the first thing you need to do. The second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is utilizing the professional dashboard on Instagram. Because if you look in here, it is literally going to show you what content is going viral in your niche and what content your ideal viewer is currently interacting with. It even tells you exactly what sounds to use if you want to go viral. Check this out. So all that you need to do is you need to come into your professional dashboard on Instagram. You're gonna scroll down and you're gonna click on inspiration right here. Now what this is going to show you is content that is similar to your content. And what this is going to reveal to you is exactly what formats are working, what lengths are working, and what kind of content you should be posting. As we could see right here, there are a bunch of different videos here that are about ChatGPT because that's what I've been posting about lately on my Instagram. In addition to that, if we keep scrolling, we're going to see more and more posts. In addition to that, if we come down here, you're going to see content that is popular with your followers. And if your followers are interacting with only your niche, then you're going to see what content there is. Otherwise, you just want to make sure that you're seeing what formats are actually working right here. And if you scroll up a little bit and click on audio, this is going to show you all the different trending audios on Instagram, all the different audios that are popular with your followers. And if you click on accounts right here, it is going to show you a bunch of different accounts that you might want to check out. Now, from what I have personally found, accounts right here isn't always accurate. Audios, a lot of the time is accurate, but sometimes it's not. You need to double check those audios by clicking into them and making sure that the videos that show are content within your niche or within the format that you're actually going to be posting about. But the content that's similar to yours almost always is going to be accurate so long as Instagram is classifying your content correctly and you're posting within one single niche. And if you're not, just do like 4 or 5 posts within that niche, and then Instagram should begin to change what those similar videos are. And this is going to reveal to you what lengths work best, what formats work best, what topics work best, what hooks works best, and what you actually need to be implementing into your content for you to go viral. Now, the third thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that the content that you are uploading is going to be visual content. For example, this creator right here does incredibly visual content. If we come into her reels and we come to one that got a lot of views, for example, this one that got 6.8 million views, and we click on it, we'll see that she has a hook, and then immediately she goes into this drawing right here. What this does, captures people's attention. What this does, keeps people actually watching the video. And if we come over to Nick, we will see that he does something quite often that is very similar. If we come to his reels and we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see that he has a bunch of content like this. Again, very visual content. People don't always want to see content that is just somebody sitting there talking on the screen. In fact, most of the time, they do not want to see content like that on Instagram. Again, if we come over to somebody like Marketing Harry, we're going to see the same exact thing. If we look at his recent reels, they don't do that well. He's on the screen talking. If we look at his past reels, 75,000 views, 35,000 views, 39,000 views. And again, what you're seeing here is visual types of content. And even if we come over to somebody like Andy over here, I accidentally spelled his name wrong, it's Andy Young Films, who I helped gain over 2.4 million followers. Again, if we come down here and we look at his viral videos, for example, this one, don't edit your photos like this, and he's actually showing you how you shouldn't be editing your photos. And you need to make sure that the content that you're creating is also going to be visual, because what this does is really hooks the viewer in. Nobody wants to see content where there's just somebody sitting there talking. In fact, I'm doing it in this video right here. I'm simply talking to the things that I am actually showing you. If you actually think about it, we're, 4, 5, 6 minutes into this video, and I haven't been on the screen that much. I have been on the screen, but it's in addition to the things that I'm actually showing you and the tactics that I am actually showing you. And I wanted to show you one more example of this, because there are literally so many different examples that you could do. If we come over to Healthy Emmy right here, again, somebody I helped skyrocket their growth, and we come over here, we could see that she does this all the time. For example, coffee doesn't give you energy. What is she doing here? She's pouring out coffee all over. Why is she doing that? Because it captures your attention. It gets you to actually want to view the piece of content. If we come over here, she does the same thing here. De-stressing doesn't work. And what is she going to do? She's going to take these things and she's going to start mixing them and pouring them in between each other. And if we scroll down, we'll see that she does the same thing here. This is what stress is doing to you. She's got a balloon, which makes a visual hook. It makes you think, what on earth is going on here? And it makes somebody actually want to watch the content, and it dumbs down everything so that it's more relatable for way more people. Now, change number 4 that you need to make if you want the Instagram algorithm to love you, before we get into the last and most important change, is you need to be changing what type of engagement you're going after. And hint, it's not going to be likes and it's not going to be saves. Instead, you need to be focused on how many people are staying past the first 3 seconds on your video, how many people are commenting a keyword on your video, how many people are sharing your content, and how many people are actually choosing to follow you after they watch one of your videos. If you start only focusing on these 4 things, what's going to end up happening is you are going to make better content. More people are going to share your content. More people are going to follow your page, and more people are going to comment on your page. And all 4 of these things force the Instagram algorithm to show your content to more non-followers. And that's exactly what you want right now, because the more non-follower reach you get, the more opportunity you have to get more followers. The more opportunity you have to get more clients. The more opportunity you have to make money from Instagram. And ultimately, that's what you want. You don't just want people liking your content. That doesn't matter. You don't want people saving your content. That also doesn't matter. Instead, you want to be focused on people doing those 4 things. Now, that last and final thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're creating content that is in a series. No, I'm not literally talking about part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm talking about making it easy for the Instagram algorithm to know exactly who to show your content to. If we look at this creator right here, 389,000 views, and her hook starts with "when you realize." This video, 4.2 million views. What does it start with? When you realize. If we scroll down, we'll see another one, when you realize. We'll see another one, when you realize. We'll see another one, when you realize. We'll also see that this video, 18 million views, 6 ChatGPT prompts that feel illegal to know. What is this one? 5 ChatGPT prompts that feel illegal to know. What do we see if we keep scrolling down? A bunch of other videos that are when you realize. And you need to make sure that you are creating content in a series like this. This is how she goes viral every single time that she posts, because she's making it easy on the Instagram algorithm to know exactly who to show her content to. If you post all over the place, it's always in a different format. It's always with a different hook. It's always on a different topic. It's always basically to a different audience. Then what's going to happen is your views are going to be up and down. Sometimes you'll go viral. Sometimes you're going to flop. Sometimes your videos will do fine. But if you start to get more consistent and start to upload content more consistently in a series like this, it's going to drastically increase the reach that you get. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you're doing what Sherry right here is doing. If we look at her content, what you are going to notice is that she is posting memes all the time. This right here is a meme. If we scroll down a little bit, this right here is a meme. This right here is a meme. This right here is a meme. Another meme. Another meme. Why is she doing that? Because it takes her less than 30 seconds to create this content and it helps her go viral. And what that does is increase the odds that people then see her other content that's a little bit more educational. Now, if you want to work together one-on-one to skyrocket your growth on Instagram, like all the creators that I showed you in this video in so many different niches that make so many different types of content, well, you need to keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you where I will literally work with you one-on-one and I will help you grow on Instagram, guaranteed. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not going to last forever. And there are two things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm gonna assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up because there are limited spots available. I'm gonna be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm gonna send you new post ideas and I'm gonna critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is. This program is gonna help you get followers more easily and quicker so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now because every single day that you wait, it's only gonna get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally gonna grow on Instagram or get your money back, 0 questions asked. Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.